Welcome. Today, we are diving deep into an incredible teaching from the great master Padmasambhava. We're going to listen in on a really profound conversation he had with his top student, Yeshe Tsogyal. She asks him about the very nature of reality, and specifically about these mysterious transitional states called the Bardos. So it all kicks off with this really powerful question. Yeshe Tsogyal looks around and sees that we're all kind of trapped in this endless cycle of life and death. Why? Because we don't understand these Bardo states. Her question opens the door to what is basically a user's manual for the mind, one of the most practical guides you'll ever find. All right, so here's our roadmap for today. First, we're going to figure out what a Bardo even is. Then we'll walk through the 5 key Bardos that Padmasambhava lays out, starting with the one you're in right now and going all the way beyond. Trust me, by the end, you'll see why knowing this is such a game changer. Okay, first things first. What in the world is a Bardo? Well, the word just means an intermediate state or a gap. And here's the big aha moment. It's not just about what happens between death and rebirth. The space between two thoughts, that's a Bardo. The pause between breathing in and breathing out, that's a Bardo. This very moment, right now, yep, it's a Bardo too. And that brings us directly to the first and maybe the most crucial one of all, the Bardo of this life. This isn't some far-off mystical idea. It's happening right now. We are all in it. And the thing is, it's packed with this incredible opportunity that most of us just completely miss. Padmasambhava uses this absolutely beautiful metaphor to explain it. He says that recognizing your own true nature in this life is like a lost child finally finding its mother. Think about that feeling, that sense of coming home. It's not about inventing something new. It's about recognizing something that has been with you the entire time. Okay, so that sounds wonderful, but how? Yeshe Tsogyal asks the exact question we're all thinking. How can we actually get certain about this true nature when we're dealing with jobs and traffic and, life? And Padmasambhava gives this super clear 3-step guide. First, establish emptiness. Now, that doesn't mean nothingness. Think of it more like pure open potential, like a wide open sky. Second, establish awareness. That's the light that fills the sky. It's luminous, it's always on. And then the final crucial step, realize they are not two separate things. The sky and the light are a package deal. They're inseparable. And recognizing that union, that's a state of incredible natural bliss. All right, next up, we've got a dynamic duo, the Bardos of meditation and dreams. You can think of these as the training gyms for your mind. This is where you build the mental muscle to actually stabilize that recognition we were just talking about. And the metaphors here are just fantastic. For meditation, it's like a vain girl looking in a mirror. Now hang on, it's not about being narcissistic. It's about that focused, precise gaze, seeing your mind with total clarity, noticing every little detail without judgment. Then for the dream Bardo, it's like a continuously flowing river. The goal is to get your awareness to flow just like that, unbroken, from your waking life right into your dreams. So of course, Yeshe Tsogyal wants the practical details. She basically asks, okay, cool metaphor, but how do I actually use that mirror? What are the real instructions for meditation? And the instructions are wonderfully simple. For your body, just sit upright and find your balance. For your mind, and this is key, relax. Don't try to relax, just let go of any effort. And for your awareness, when thoughts pop up, because they will, just notice them. Don't chase them, don't fight them, just let them be. The whole goal is just to hang out in this open, easy state without forcing anything. This brings us to the next level of the challenge, right? How do you take that awareness from your meditation cushion and carry it with you when you're unconscious and asleep? How do you make that river flow? Well, here's the game plan. During the day, you practice seeing everything as being a bit like a dream. This helps loosen your grip on reality. Then, right before you sleep, and this is huge, you set a very strong intention. You tell yourself, tonight, I am going to recognize that I'm dreaming. And as you drift off, you try to bring that relaxed, meditative feeling with you. The ultimate goal? To just erase the line between your waking mind and your dreaming mind. And now we get to the one that everybody thinks of when they hear the word Bardo. We're talking about the Bardo of dying. But here's the thing. In these teachings, this isn't some scary ending. It's seen as a moment of absolutely massive opportunity. The metaphor for this is just brilliant. It's like reconnecting a broken water pipe. So imagine your awareness is the water flowing through the pipe. The moment of death is the break. All the practice you've been doing is about becoming a master plumber who can reconnect that pipe instantly so the stream of awareness just keeps flowing, completely uninterrupted. So Yeshe Tsogyal asks the ultimate question. How do you actually stay steady and aware during the biggest transition of all? How do you use your practice to bridge that gap at the very moment of death? Padmasambhava lays out a very clear roadmap. First, the earth element dissolves and the body feels incredibly heavy. Then water dissolves into fire and you feel dry. Then fire dissolves into air and your consciousness gets hazy. And then, the final critical moment. The air element dissolves into consciousness. The outer breath stops. This is it. This is the moment when all of your practice pays off. So what happens if you don't quite get liberated at that moment? Well, you enter the final Bardo, the one right before your next rebirth. This is the Bardo of becoming, and it's a very strange, very powerful, and very fluid state of existence. The metaphor here is so potent. It's like lighting a lamp in a pitch-black room. You see, after death for a short while, your mind is in a state of pure potential. It's not tied down, and a single moment of awareness, of lighting that lamp, can illuminate everything and completely change where you're headed next. So, naturally, Yeshe Tsogyal needs the final set of instructions. She's asking, okay, I'm in this weird, disembodied state of pure potential. What do I do now to make sure I don't just get sucked back into another rebirth? Now, this is where it gets really wild. In this Bardo, because you don't have a physical body, your mind is unbelievably powerful. Whatever you think, you instantly become. For an untrained mind, this can be terrifying, but for a trained practitioner, it's the ultimate opportunity. You can choose to manifest as your meditation deity or simply rest in the nature of your mind, and boom, you're liberated. You've broken the cycle for good. And this is how it all comes together. These 5 Bardos aren't just a random list. They are a single, complete path for working with your mind in every possible situation. In life, in meditation, in dreams, in the process of dying, and in the journey that comes after. And Padmasambhava's final word on this is incredibly direct. He basically says that if you don't master these transitional states, you'll just stay stuck on the cosmic hamster wheel. This isn't just nice philosophy. Recognizing the opportunity in each Bardo is how you sever the very root of suffering itself. In the end, this entire profound teaching is really designed to bring us back to one simple question. It's not about the future. It's not about what might happen. It's about right now, in this very moment. Which intermediate state, which Bardo are you in? And what are you going to do with it?